Welcome to the moment of truth. Before I go into reading the comments from the video I posted about Kumuyi, let me quickly brief you about Olukoya case. Illegally detained and tortured one of his pastors for 9 years. So Sowore now have called on Nigerian police to immediate arrest of Olukoya, detain and prosecute him, because they think they are high and mighty, because he was called to Sanwo-Olu inauguration to do the opening prayer and all this nonsense. So first 4 years of Sanwo-Olu, I don't know what Lagos achieved though. I don't know what joy he brought to them or anything. So they are just there tormenting everybody. Olukoya has a lot of people in prison. He's chasing a lot of people, chasing everybody, just like a mad dog, fighting everybody, running up and down. He has cases everywhere. Anyway, just to brief you, now he has jammed his own rock now. Sowore is on his case, because he had a vendetta with Sowore many years back, and Sowore defeated him. So they think they can go around and be beating everybody, locking everybody up and all that. While the man narrated his story in Yoruba, I don't want to cry, to be honest with you. It was too much. At a point, that guy broke down. A old man broke down and was crying for what he'd been through for 9 years. They even shot him in the leg. I took the picture of that. Why did they fix him? Or why did they frame him up? Because he saw one of Olukoya Padi close par in the church in Babalawo's place, in Abali's place. So they thought he will go and tell what he saw. So they quickly rearranged and framed him and all that. And when he was even begging Olukoya, after they've detained him to please, he said he hold his legs. Please, let them release me. I didn't do anything. What did I do? Olukoya said they should take him away. Police should go and do whatever they want to do with him. That the case is not in his hand. It is in the hands of the police. Let the law take his course and all that. Olukoya, it is your turn now. Let me tell you that. The world is watching. Everybody is crying, especially we in diaspora. When we see things like this, it touches us too much. Badly. It affected us badly than people in Nigeria. Because people in Nigeria, they are too hardened. They've seen a lot of evil things, and nothing even moved them anymore. That's the way I can put it. Anyway, let me read these comments, because Kumuyi people have been coming for me, but they are losers anyway. This Boragbadebo is an elderly man. His story touches me. His story is like Sir Adeola Elliott's story as well. But Sir Adeola Elliott's story is even worse, because he was with Kumuyi for 40 years. Imagine what that man been through. That man been through a lot. My people, God is not bondage, oh. Jesus Christ is not bondage, oh. Jesus Christ is peace, oh. The bondage we are experiencing with all these men, it cannot be God. And if you are seeing all this evil in all these men, and you are still saying that they are men of God, something is wrong with your brain. That's the only thing I can come up with. Wherever the name of Jesus is mentioned in the Bible, we see peace, we see love, we see tranquility. Good things happens. Jesus cannot be in Nigeria. I keep saying it, because it's Jesus that I know. It's Prince of Peace. He cannot be in Nigeria. The way Nigeria are praying, the churches everywhere, no Christ, no holiness, nothing good happening, evil everywhere. And you are telling me it's real Jesus. No. Anyone that will argue that do not know Christ. You cannot know the real Christ. And be telling me that all these men that is lying anyhow on the altar, that they belong to Christ. You yourself, you do not know Christ. That's the only result. That's the only thing I can come up with. So this Gbadebo wrote, Gbadebo Festus, I'm not disappointed in any way at any one of these phony scammers. Yes, that's who they are. Did you know King Solomon says the end of a matter is always better than the beginning? This is my attitude to anything Nigerian. Just give the Nigerian beginner of anything time. He will surely expose himself. I used to be glued to my TV listening to this scammer called Dr. Sam Adeyemi. They are all scammers. The first time I saw him was in that evil church in Manchester that I used to attend. It's a RCCG church. I look at it. I said, this man look very gentle. But still, if you have the Spirit of God, you can discern that there's something in this guy. He's hiding he's hiding a lot of things. Adeyemi, very deceptive. So, mere dream now scares you. Imagine. The dream that I have every day. Every now and then, all of them, imagine all of them fighting the one person. But they are not fighting me, they are fighting the Almighty Father. I just look at it and say, this rubbish again. Me, I have my peace of mind, I go back and I enjoy my sleep. So, is it not Bamishe and his fraud that drove you away? These are the people that know them. The way their members are pushing us, it will make people to start divulging more information. Yes, that guy that ran away with his wife. Yes, when he was busy collecting billions from Bamishe, defrauding people, didn't you know it will boomerang? Paul the Apostle had a nightmare of his impending trip to Rome to face Caesar. Yet he went. So Adeyemi could be afraid of death. They don't have Christ. They are doing evil here and there, and they don't want to die. So the man lamented, boy, I'm wiser now. I used to be very foolish. Me too. They used me, That's what is paining me. I suffer for all these churches because I used to think that God is there. I suffer. I use my skills, my knowledge, my time, my everything, my money, properties, cars, everything. I labored for these people. Anyway, let me read them. Even this Baba Kumuyi, we started under bamboo canopy with him at Ayobo. Imagine. But everyone that started with them had something negative, something experience to say about them. And his doctrines that I swallowed broke me up with my dad for good. Imagine. Destroyers. When I see things like this, I cannot keep quiet. God see this in them. In 1994, when this man was tearing everybody apart, I said, how can this be God? How can this be Christ? They want to throw me out. Go and watch the video. I've explained everything in that video. That is why that is late now. That woman, wherever she is now, she'll be regretting her life. Because I don't think, maybe in her last minute, she repented. Anyway, but you see, tearing family apart. I imagine someone separated you from your dad for good, bad doctrine, evil doctrine. That's the doctrine of Kumuyi. destroying lives, destroying homes. But down the lane, the man has repented. Yes, so when they destroy your life, they will say they are repented of most of his hard line doctrines. They were his own. He just want to dominate. Doctrinal, whatever that is not in the Bible. He just want to control people. Just want to dominate. He just formed his own things and started dishing out to people. People started swallowing it, and people started perishing, destroying lives. Anyway, let me read on. So, wherever you see a Nigerian person leading anything, run, oh, don't wait. You will wound, oh, when it becomes comfortable and rich, you will see his true color. This man don't finish am. This man don't finish am. Then I responded. So I will just put my own comments next there. Please read, because we don't have time. I won't be able to be reading all the comments, and because I don't want my video to be too long, I want you to enjoy it and understand everything. So another person wrote, Sule, he said, Deuteronomy 14:20-27 settles every issue concerning tithing. These so-called prosperity pimps parading themselves as pastors are thieves. Then he started naming them: Oyedepo, Adeboye, Chrisoya Kilome, Suleiman, Benihin, T.D. Jakes, Arome Osayi, Selman, and many more are all fake. You know what is paining me? Arome Osayi is trying to blend, trying to disassociate himself from the other thieves, and he's a thief. Arome Osayi is a chameleon. He's evil, and it's like Sam Adeyemi. Anyway, they are twisting the Bible to suit their ambition. They praise and call other pastors, fathers, to instill fear in the hearts of gullible people in order to trap and extort them. Yes, it's all game. It's all game. I keep telling these people. Another person wrote, is thanking me here for exposing these common charlatans, crooks. They are simply crude thieves. The sad part of the whole thing, they have contributed to the state of Nigerians' problems today. Yeah, I kept saying it, but their members will be asking me, you go and intercede for Nigeria economy. Am I the one that destroys? I left Nigeria since 1989. What is my own thing there? Nigeria was as good as, if they left it the way I left it till today, there will be no suffering in that country. All the churches were not there, because I wasn't religion then. They were not there. Everybody was just minding their own business, focusing on their own thing, do their own thing. Nobody is asking anybody to bring millions, to bring thousands. Until all this Adeboye, Oyedepo, all of them. Even when Idahosa was there, a lot of people were not they were not gullible like this. I told you about the case when he went to the to the big what was it called? How do you call this where they play football and everything? And he lied to people, bring all your disabled people, the blind, everything. Everybody packed there. Only for you to be asking them to bring land, to bring this, to bring that. People got angry. They want to stone him. Everything turned into chaos. He had to run away. That was then. So nobody gullible. But now, even when you are telling them that, no, he's a thief, he's this, they will still be arguing. Because they've blocked their brains now. Anyway, there's another one I saw. They said Celestial Reality Check. This one is scamming people online in the name of prophecy, because they know that people are so desperate. And this is why I am angry about all these people. They will promise what they cannot offer. You will tell them your problems in good faith, instead of them to say, we can't do this. So no, they will not be using that your problem to collect all your money. Double punishment to add more to your problem. This man meet a lady on TikTok in less than 7 months and he has collected over 2 million for domestic prophecies. Is he a true member of CCC or Malade Alafia? I'm going to put this out. If anybody know this guy, you better run away. You better run away. When I see things like this, I say, my God, they don't have any solution. I keep telling you, at least the little money you have, keep it. If whatever that is going on in your life turn to death, God forbid, if you know your Christ, your God is a merciful God, go to him in prayers. He will help you out. Anybody that's asking you for money is a thief, is a rogue, and they will add more to your problems. That's why I know God will not relent until he issue judgments on them, because the problem they had to people's destiny just too much. Another one says, this is Joseph Israel. He comments under the video of that guy that they locked up for 9 years. Joseph Israel say, I witnessed something similar at MFM Ile-Epo Agege in 2009 about Pastor Samuel Jola Osho. We went with church members to Onike, but they refused to pardon him of wrong accusation of embezzling church fund, whereas we were the members contributing to support the church project. Imagine. The money is not their money, They too, they stole the money, Now, they are locking people up. So, who is locking them up? For collecting offering, sow seed, first fruit, tithe and all that. Who is locking them up? Jehovah Almighty, that they are using his name to be doing all this evil. We lock them up. We lock them up. We lock them up. We lock them up forever. Let me read this one to you. For you again. This is Mark Winja. Because Mark Winja too been through hell in the hand of all these Americans, pimps, Joel Austin, the other one, that's Benny Hinn, I know that. And you know all these people, they attack people with evil powers. So, in Revelation chapter 6, those who have been killed for their faith in Christ called out to God and asked how long it will be before his wrath comes. So everybody is asking for justice. They are asking God, Father, you are just. When are you going to judge all these evil men? All these evil men that destroy everybody, destroy lives. Benny Hinn was in Nigeria into this year with Oyakilome, promising poor people that they will have food in their fridges, asking them to sow. Benny Hinn that live in mansion. He lives in mansion in America. Come to Nigeria, join forces with Chris Oyakilome to destroy poor people. So Mark Winja goes on to say, how long until he brings vengeance that belongs to him alone? Because vengeance belongs to God. We can only do our bit. I want you to read it. Please, my people, pause and read all these things. It's very moving. Because when I see all the things that these men are doing to human beings, I know that they are not human anymore. They are not human. Majority of them are eating flesh. They are eating flesh. People's flesh. If they can sacrifice people, if they can work for politicians during election like this, they cash out. Because when any any number of human beings they needed, this man will come up with it. They will come up with it. So this is what happened. Pastor Femi Jimoh, who identified himself as a former MFM pastor, had accused the church of being behind his incarceration for 9 years without trial over alleged armed robbery. And it's a lie. I've listened to the guy's video. It's a lie. Hashtag revelation now. So Sowore now is asking for Olukoya to be arrested and what was it called? Yeah, to be arrested. Let them arrest him and prosecute him. We want to know what did this steal? This man, what did he steal from them? Why? Why do you have to lock up somebody for 9 years, a married man? A married man with children. He said he had all his children in his church, in MFM. This is what they are doing to people's children, oh. And they said they have children. They don't have, anyway. Thanks, my people, for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye for now.